This is Shane Watson here for PSP Sports. I'm lucky enough to be joined by double Olympic gold medalist Nicola Adams. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
I bet you love being called that, don't you? Out again, 6th of October. It must be nice for you to get out. I know you probably haven't had the start to your pro career as you would have wished to begin with, but you're out again and you're buzzing with it. So
yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. This is what I've been nagging Frank for. You know, I'm picking up the phone like, when's my title fight? When's it going? And now it's here, and I'm really looking forward to it. I want to be able to show people what I can do, that I belong at world-class level, and that I'm here to stay. I want to put on a good performance. I want to get the knockout victory, and then I want to go on to unify the division.
You made history as an amateur and achieved exceptional things that most people wouldn't achieve in their lifetime, well, that no one actually did achieve at that point anyway. How do you still get the hunger and desire to compete at now professional level when you achieved more than imaginable in the amateurs?
New challenges, new goals. I haven't been a professional boxing world champion, so that's my goal. That's the challenge for me. That's what keeps me hungry and gives me that focus and that will to win.
When you won the Olympic gold medal, obviously that was the proudest moment of your career. How would you compare winning a world title in professional ranks compared to Olympic gold medalists?
Oh, I definitely think there would be parallel.
Yeah, they'd be parallel.
Yeah.
And do you want to go on to unify and become multi-weight world champion, or?
Yeah, I'd love to be able to do that. Unify my division and then move on up. I see the likes of Lemachenko and Mikey Garcia doing the same thing. I'd love to be able to do that.
No, of course. And I mean, when we talk about world titles, obviously if you have a world title, it's much easier to get the bigger fights. So do you think as soon as you get the world title belt, the big fights are like the world is your oyster really to get the bigger fights?
Yeah, hopefully that's what I'm hoping for. Once I have that world title, that's it. You know, there's no more running for the world champions then. They have to fight me. Even if I had to fight in an eliminator to get them to fight me, I'll do it. I'm prepared to do anything to get those titles.
The women's boxing is on the rise and probably bigger than what it's ever been at the moment. For the likes of yourself, Katie Taylor, and a few other names, obviously Carissa Shields as well has been a good front runner for women's boxing. What does it mean? How important do you think it is that we have names like you, Katie Taylor, and Carissa Shields to drive women's boxing forwards and to make it even bigger?
Oh, I think it's really important. Everybody's doing a really good job so far, boosting the profile of women's boxing, and hopefully we can go from strength to strength.
When you compare women's boxing compared to women in UFC, like UFC are almost as equal as men in the sense of like the big fights, as we saw with like Ronda Rousey and stuff and Holly Holmes in the past. Do you think boxing can reach out high to women boxing compared to male boxing as well?
Yeah, definitely. That's everybody's aim. If you ask any of the female boxers, that's what they want to achieve. They want it to be on an even playing field and be just as good as the UFC.
And now you're training in Dominic Ingle Gym. Obviously you've got many world-class fighters in there. BJ Saunders to say the least. I mean, you've got Kell Brook who's been there and done it all as a professional as well. How much does it improve you as a fighter being around big names like that and who you see go through the hard, brutal training camps just like you do yourself?
Oh, it's massively. You get so much experience just being around them guys. You can ask them all the questions: what it's like to be in a world title fight, what it's like to defend a world title, what's the crowd like, what are you going to expect when you get in there, and even just training alongside them, learning the little tips, the little tricks. It's really good. I'm loving having that experience and being able to be amongst these guys at the gym, so that when I get into the ring, October 6th, there's nothing new that my opponent can show me. I'll know everything.
Yeah, of course. And what do you make from sparring these kind of people as well? Because obviously that's very high level sparring that most other women boxers won't get or won't have access to that kind of level of sparring either.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I said, I'm learning the tricks, the moves, the different looks. Everybody in that gym has a different style, so it's good to be able to get in with people that have so many different styles in the gym.
Even though you're still quite early as a pro, and I'm sure you have many years left in the sport of boxing, most boxers have an age or a specific time in boxing that they'd like to get out of boxing for, to concentrate on other things, whatever it may be. When is that time for you? Do you just going to play out and see how it goes?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it out. See how it goes. I want to unify first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for talking to PSP Sports today, Nicola. It's been great to meet you, and best of luck ahead of 6th of October.
Thank you.